And I'm so sorry, Cole. I know you're already nervous, and that added to you being more nervous. We are live. Hello. I am Michael from. Where am I from?
Florida.
That's right. And you are.
Hi, I'm Chris, not from Florida.
You are not from Florida. You are from the far nether reaches, the armpit of America, Los Angeles.
I would call it the butthole of America.
All right, fine. The butthole of America, Los Angeles. Not California, though, just Los Angeles.
Just Los Angeles. Los Angeles is its own state. Because as much as I hate Los Angeles, I don't feel like the rest of California is quite as bad as LA. It's just close to bad.
I mean, there's a couple cities that might compete for it there.
I mean, you got a couple. But not all the cities are that terrible. Not all of them, just most of them.
That is true. That is very true. And if you love talk about cities, if you love talk about states and California and all of that, you should subscribe to the Game Boys channel.
Because
and this is actually the Game Boys show. I don't know if you know that.
No way. I thought I was tuning into like QVC or something.
No. If you want to buy something, though, you can buy our Patreon. Let me tell you that.
Please tell me about the Patreon.
Yeah, so if you just go to Patreon, search the THE. I mean, it's pretty simple. Or the or the, they're the same. Game, GAME, and then Boys, BOIZ. You can sign up and you can read the tiers for yourself. You can get some cool things, and you should definitely pay to support us.
Big if true. Big if true.
Yeah, but so since this is the Game Boy show, speaking of shows, there is a little known video game show that's being produced and made by Paramount. Paramount.
Paramount. I don't know. I don't know who Paramount is.
Paramount Plus, to be specific.
I know who Paramount is, but I don't, who's Paramount? Like, can you go into a little more detail?
Yeah. So, Chris.
That's me.
What do you think of the Halo show?
Man, how do I put this? Okay. I don't want to be too harsh. It's probably some of the worst TV I've ever seen in my life.
Now, I have not seen one iota of that show. I haven't seen a commercial. I haven't seen a poster. I haven't seen a trailer. I never even played Halo. So, you need to explain to me everything that's wrong with this show right now.
Well, first of all, you've played Halo. All right.
No, I've never played a Halo.
You didn't even know what Halo is.
No, what is a Halos?
Halo is a games that was made on an Xbox, and the CGI in the show that was made in 2022 looks like it was rendered on an original Xbox. So that's already.
So they're staying true to the source material. There we go.
It's very cool that they're staying that true to the source material, that they're willing to do that. Okay, so let's see here. You basically know like what Master Chief looks like. Like,
no, I don't.
Kind of like this.
Explain to me.
All right, so Master Chief looks like this. His face
for
is
those
this.
Listening, what is this? This is an audio medium first and foremost.
No, this is whatever I deem it to be at the time. So Master Chief is a super soldier who was raised to be the savior of humanity. At no point in any of the games, except for like half a second in one of them, do we ever see his face.
Yeah, and for the most part, he's basically wearing what looks like a BMX motocross helmet, and it's green.
And the
with
rest
like
of his
a gold
body,
visor.
And the rest of his body looks like it's made of titanium because he's covered in that same sort of material. That's his iconic look. Now, what if, Mike, we made him take off his helmet and in the first episode show his face?
That sounds like something you would save towards, I don't know, maybe the end of a series?
You'd think so. Like, I don't know about you, but I watched The Mandalorian, and it's okay. Not a bad show. What worked for that was they took his helmet off at the end of the season.
Exactly.
So that you could see his face.
Chris, compared to, the Rey trilogy of Star Wars movies, The Mandalorian's fucking gold.
I love how you call it the Rey trilogy. You don't call it the sequels.
No, it's the Rey trilogy.
It's the Rey trilogy, and it shall forever remain the Rey trilogy.
The Mandalorian is a fucking godsend after the Rey trilogy.
It's still not great.
It's not, but it's a godsend compared to the Rey
it's
trilogy.
compared to like Mandalorian is like a piece of candy after you've been starving for 3 days. It's not good for you, and it really doesn't taste that good considering it's been lying out in the desert floor for probably weeks at a time. But man, does it ever taste amazing in that moment.
But it's a godsend. It is a godsend.
And Boba Fett was man, that was a show. But getting back to the Halo show, so let me ask you this, Mike. Master Chief doesn't ever remove his helmet, right? You following me so far?
No, he did actually for a brief couple seconds in one of the games.
But he never took his armor off. Ever.
No. Well, except for that one time with the Rule 34 is still online, but
Well, luckily the Rule 34 is not canon. Thank God neither is the show. I know. It's insane. It's insane.
Are you kidding me? CortanaLove.net/IO told me it was canon.
I think they meant they had a canon in the background. I don't think they meant it was canon with the story.
You're telling me the whole thing was fake?
I'm telling you it's big if true.
It was just a fabricated lie for my imagination?
I'm telling you it's most likely small and false. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be I didn't want to be the one to break this to you, but
I'm gonna cry for like 30 minutes. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. I hope you know that. You've ruined my whole perspective on Halo.
Well, luckily I didn't ruin your perspective on Halo as much as this show ruined my perspective on Halo.
All right, so what has happened? So he gets what, full nude? Like,
yeah.
Does he really?
This is not a joke. That actually does happen.
How big is his dick? Is he a longish? What is he? Is he a...
I think since he's Master Chief, he's over 6 inches. I think that's fair to say.
Well, any true man is over 6 inches. Let's be real.
I don't think the creators of the show are over 6 inches, so because they're definitely not true men.
Wait, why is Master Chief getting full nude? Like, what is going on?
Because the only way you can relate to a character's Mike is if you see them make love. Because everybody's had sex.
So,
and that's the most relatable thing you can do.
Is he making love to Cortana? Like, what is going on?
No, it's not even doing that. So what's happening in the show is, do you remember that female human that leads the Covenant to take on humanity in the games?
I've only played through all of Halo 2's campaign.
But do you remember that lady that was leading the Covenant? That was a human that was adopted by the Covenant.
I think, maybe.
Okay, the answer is no, you don't.
Captain Keyes?
The answer is no, you don't, because she was never in the games. That never happened.
Wait, but is she related to Captain Keyes? Because fuck that guy.
Maybe. She might be related to Captain Keyes.
He was the stupidest motherfucker in any game we've ever played.
I will get back to Captain Keyes in a second, okay? Well, keep that in the back of your head.
Is he in the show?
Yes, but
oh my god, can we slaughter him?
Let's get back to him in a second. All right, we'll get back to him in a second.
All right, I'm getting ahead of myself.
So this lady is the leader of, like, she's not the leader of the Covenant, but she's a chosen one that can activate the Forerunner technology for the Covenant, which again is not a thing in the games. All of humanity is supposed to be able to activate Forerunner technology, not just specifically chosen humans. Whatever. She has been raised by the Covenant, despite the fact that the Covenant kill humans on sight. They hate them that much.
Like they're programmed.
And she chooses to betray the Covenant and have sex with Master Chief just because reasons that are not really elaborated upon in any way. And Master Chief is really a stoic kind of character. I know he's a take no shit, get shit done kind of guy.
Right.
So naturally what you want to do is have him throw temper tantrums all the time and make him sound like Batman when he screams. Because again, that's what I think when I think Master Chief.
That's the Master Chief I know.
And whenever I was playing all the Halo games, I wanted to see Master Chief fuck. Like, that's what I imagined when I saw...
I mean, fuck Cortana, right?
Well, what if I told you this, Mike? What if I told you that Master Chief fucks this new lady who we've never seen or heard before on camera while Cortana watches?
So he's cucking Cortana? Cucktana?
Cucktana. That actually happened. So essentially he fucked a lady in front of his mom.
Well, I mean, huh.
Yeah.
So he cucked his mom, is what you're saying.
Halo.
I say we get the halo away from this show. So that was an atrocious pun to end on. I'm so sorry about that.
Let's not title the episode that. Oh, wait. Oh, too late.
Oops. Whoopsies.
Toasty!
So Brian, sorry, I don't know who the fuck Brian is, but what?
Let me take it from here. Maybe take it from here.
I cannot speak today.
Blefkowitz 18 has asked, did he get laid because of his dong?
So, like I said, he was longest strongest, right?
Yeah, he whipped his dick out and he said, I'm over 6 inches. And the Covenant lady was like, let's do this. And that's really how it went down.
All of a sudden, the vice president whipped his head around and said, I'm Jesse Ventura.
And then that's exactly how it went. And then Jesse Ventura is like, let's take a plane and crash it on Al Gore's house. I'm on it. And then Mesh Chief crashed a Pelican into Al Gore's place
conspiracy
of business.
theories.
Years.
Was
pretty
a
wild.
weird TV show, man.
Man, the editing on that show was crazy.
It was crazy, but it was fun.
It went off the rails a couple of times, but
more power to Jesse Ventura, man. More power to him.
Mike, what day is it tomorrow?
It's Monday.
Monday.
Got to get down on
Monday.
Everyone's not looking forward to the new PlayStation Premium.
Hey. Let's get off of Halo because I can talk about that shit for weeks. It's
we
so
might
terrible.
circle back around to it. We might do that.
Okay, whatever. But man, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Here's what I will say, and before we get into the PlayStation Premium discussion here, for no apparent goddamn fucking reason, we still have a listener in Germany.
Hey, thank you, Germany.
Dankeschön, I think is how you say maybe thank you or you're welcome. One of those two. However, though, I'm very confused. Unless one of us or our friends is using a VPN and saying they're in Germany, we have a listener in Germany.
I think how you say thank you is Wiener Schnitzel. So a big Wiener Schnitzel out to you, our German fan.
Wunderbar, Wiener Schnitzel.
If you're ever in Los Angeles for whatever reason, hit me up. I'll be happy to hang out with you.
Me and 3 other people will occasionally, when we can, play Civilization together, right?
Right.
And in one of the games we played, I wasn't Germany, but I named one of my cities Wiener Kaiser. And so I'd always be like, oh, Wiener Kaiser, we had the biggest Wieners.
I think
Wieners are so big.
I think like half the cities in Germany are named that, and I don't think that's an exaggeration.
Wiener Kaiser.
The Wiener Kaiser.
Because it's Wiener King. Wiener Kaiser.
It's a good Wiener.
We had the best Wieners. Speaking of Wieners, I completely forgot what I was going to say.
PlayStation Premium.
No. So, that's what I was going to say. So along the lines of, I was looking at the stats for the podcast, and apparently we get significantly more views if we're under an hour than if we go over an hour. And by that, I mean, we get 30 views on YouTube rather than 12.
I think you may have that data skewed a little bit because we had like a bunch of guests on for our last show.
I guess, but even then,
I'm going to assume you only looked at the data for the past like 2 weeks.
No, I looked at the data for all the live streams. And if we run under an hour, we get more views than if we run over an hour. I don't know why that is.
So what you're saying is you want to cut if we're even if we're having a great discussion, you want to cut the episode short.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds fine.
Leave you on a cliffhanger.
Okay, leave them wanting more. You gotta leave them wanting more.
Always leave them wanting more, and then they'll be like, "What the fuck?" And they have to replay the episode to be like, "Damn, is something? What's going on? What?"
It's genius. It's a brilliant way to get more views.
It is a brilliant way to get more views, and you know what's not a brilliant way to get more subscribers is to completely change your subscriber menu, and then make people pay more for shit that they used to pay less for.
This
And
sounds
that,
like
I mean, the new
go ahead.
PlayStation Plus subscription options.
So PlayStation Plus is taking after Netflix, it seems.
Kinda, yeah. So now you have 3 options. You have, I guess, the free PlayStation Plus. I don't know what they're calling that. Do you know what they're calling it?
A PlayStation Minus.
There we go. Then you have PlayStation Plus,
I'll be here all
which
week.
gets you access to, I think, just online multiplayer. That's all it is.
That's all it is.
What if I told you you can now pay more money to keep the perks that you have with PlayStation Plus right now?
No way.
Yes.
No way. I can pay more?
But here's the
Holy-
better thing. We're going to add one special fun feature for you. You know what that is?
Please tell.
You can sometimes, maybe, depending on how we negotiate it, get some free playtime trials on games.
Oh my god. Whoa. Holy shit. Here's my wallet. Take
And
my
here's
money.
the deal. No, but here's the big kicker, right? Too many people are using Max. Too many people are using Plus. This is PlayStation Premium.
Whoa. The alliteration is off the charts. Whoever
PP,
names
baby.
these things needs a raise. Holy crap.
PP, PlayStation Premium.
It definitely is PP, I can promise
Get
you.
a big PP, because this is what we're bringing to you.
It's Master Chief size.
It's longest,
wow.
schlongest to the Maximus.
Why? Why are they doing this?
Money.
Okay,
They
here's
just
the
want
thing.
more money.
Here's
And I
the
think
thing.
it's also because for the first time ever, I mean, they have been outsold in the month by Xbox as far as console units.
Wouldn't that mean they should lower their prices in order to get people to convert back?
That's what you would think, right? But
Huh.
this is also the company that released the PS3 after the success of the PlayStation 2.
That's a fair point. That's a very, very good point. So remember when we made the prediction that Microsoft is going to run away with this generation?
Yes.
I'm not saying we're psychics, but come on.
But we're good at our jobs. And this is why more people need to listen to us, because we speak the truth on this podcast.
We speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Speaking of the truth, my beard mustache combo looks fucking gross. I need to shave it. But going back to PlayStation Premium, this is such a ass backwards way of getting customers that it makes you wonder if the same person who is in charge of the PlayStation 4 is genuinely in charge of the PlayStation 5 right now.
They might be. They legitimately might be. Because I was reading through this, I was like, oh, I didn't even know this thing got announced. And probably because they're trying to keep it on the hush-hush. And I was reading about it, I was like, oh, what comes in the premium? And I was like, okay, you get your free games every month. And you maybe get time trials on games.
So it's not even like a Game Pass sort of thing. You don't get access to like hundreds of games.
From what I've read, no. Now, if they're smart, they'll do what Xbox did. And it's like, oh, you get Game Pass combined with your Live if you do that option.
Yeah, that seems like the only way to move forward properly. You do not. What person is going to willingly want to pay extra to play online and get the same games that you were paying for earlier for a lower price? Especially now that not everybody has PlayStation 5s. You can get away with that shit back on PlayStation 4 because everyone had PlayStation 4 and everyone had to play it.
Yeah,
because that was the only way to play with your friends. Now, there's no fuck it, I'll just go over to Xbox now.
Yeah, and all credit to Microsoft, they've hit their whole motherfucking their motherfucking Game Pass out of the park.
Because it's the best deal in video games.
It is. I completely forgot that PlayStation Now existed.
Oh, I actually forgot until you just brought that up.
Yeah, and the only reason why I thought about that is because I was like, oh yeah, what if PlayStation bundled the premium with PlayStation Now? That would make sense.
Yes, that would make sense.
but they're not going to do it.
Why would they? Because Sony seems to be getting more and more incompetent as time goes on. Although they did buy Bungie, so they did do that.
Yeah, which is kind of also a bad move in my mind.
I'm on board with you on that one. I don't think they should have done that, but
I don't think so either.
That's a whole different
conversation. I think they were so scared about what Microsoft did with Blizzard. They're like, oh shit, we need to buy something. What do we buy? What do we buy?
Oh, the guys that made Halo. Fuck, what were we thinking?
Oh fuck, damn it. The guys who made Destiny? Damn it.
It is really weird seeing Halo potentially in a weird roundabout way. The guys who made Halo are now Sony exclusive.
Yeah, but I mean Microsoft did full out buy that IP.
Yeah, they did.
So Halo's not going anywhere.
And plus, I don't think most of the people that even worked on the original Halo games are even working at Bungie anymore.
I don't think so either. Are the creators of Bungie themselves even at Bungie?
I think one of them still is. I don't think all of them are. I know for sure not all of them are.
Okay. Yeah, because that'd be really kind of fun. So hold on. I've always thought about this, and that's the debate with like, if you have a brand new boat, but then over time you replace pieces of the wood, and it's all new wood, but the same shape of the boat. Is it the same boat?
I mean, did you replace
in
the
that
engine
aspect,
too?
If you had the creators of Bungie, but they all leave Bungie, is it still Bungie?
Man, that's a good question. That happened with Rockstar.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is it still Rockstar?
Because
you know what?
that happened with Rockstar before Rockstar made GTA 3. Like the same crew that made GTA 1 and 2 left, and then they brought in sort of a new crew to make GTA 3.
Yeah.
So
and
it's
GTA
like
3 actually was really good though.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, but is it still like the OG Rockstar at that point, or was it a new Rockstar that just happened to get popular? So they might as well just call themselves something else. Like, it's very confusing. But that's a good point. Is it still the same company?
I say we try and break brain this over the break.
Okay. And we big brained it, and we determined that no, not the same company.
Yeah, no, not at all. In fact, it's a horrible, hideous, horrendous company, and it should never exist ever again.
Just like Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, fuck Raid Shadow Legends.
With that being said, we are sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Mike, how many hours of Raid Shadow Legends have you played lately?
I have played jack shit because I fucking hate that game.
Oh, okay. Well, there goes our sponsorship.
There goes our sponsorship. But here comes Chris Paul will never win a title.
Hey, it's the legend Chris Paul himself.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Win a title. Kidder, we're about to talk about a subject that I think that you could actually genuinely contribute on. So, in one of my group chats, my friend was starting to teach his daughter how to get into gaming. They're starting her out on a Wii, okay? And he sent a picture of the GameCube games that they're going to play on the Wii to get her into gaming. All right? Okay. And here are the games that he chose. He chose Super Mario Sunshine, Paper Mario, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, The Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Pikmin 1, and Luigi's Mansion. And it made me think, if you were to teach a young child, or I guess hypothetically your child, gaming, what 5 quintessential GameCube games would you pick for that child?
5 GameCube games?
Yeah. Specifically in this case, GameCube games.
Why does it have to be GameCube?
Well, because in this instance, he is using GameCube games to teach his daughter.
Okay.
So I'm going to keep it to GameCube right now. Then we could expand it to just 5 general ones.
I have several problems with this, but okay, please go on.
Well, because my initial thought would be throw them in the original Mario or something, where it's pretty basic. GameCube games. I think if you give Zelda to your young daughter, you hate her. She's gonna kill herself. So unless you sit there and literally hold her hand and tell her every little thing to do. But also, I'm stupid and I can't get into the Zeldas. So, man, the GameCube. Well, Super Smash Bros.
That
Easy
was
choice.
my first
that.
thought. I texted him
Yeah.
back. It's like, no Smash?
Yeah.
I guess he feels uncomfortable with having the word "smash" in the title for his daughter. So
that could be it. That could be
pulled
it.
it out of the
PG-13.
rotation.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that'd be hot, but I'm trying now. I gotta think of GameCube games because like my favorite GameCube games are the ones that Pikmin. When I played it, was kind of annoying. I don't know. I had a lot higher expectations for it.
I
'Cause it
wasn't
looked
that
like-
big a fan, honestly.
It looked like you had an army of little dudes that would fight for you, but no, it's like a strategy game.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
And you
That
just,
one
like,
I
pick shit up and bring it back to your ship, but it was kind of stupid.
Pikmin just wanted me to pick a different game. Got him.
Got him. Sunshine, yeah, that's an easy option, but with
It's
Sunshine,
the hardest Mario game, though. You don't want to start him off with that.
That's what I'm saying. As far as Mario games, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Like, you would literally have to do some level. You could only give them like 5% of the stars or whatever. And even when you win the fucking star, you would have to go back across the map to get it without dying. So, goddamn, I can. Well, there's always
right.
Mario Kart. Though I
Yeah.
never played Double Dash, though I never had it.
You could do it at like 50cc and make it easy, and they'd be
'Cause you just press
okay with it.
Luigi's Mansion, you just have to jerk off the controller, so I'm sure that would
Which that was easy. That was the fun part.
Yeah, that was an
Yeah.
easy game. That's a good start.
Ironically,
Yeah, 'cause
12-year-olds were always great at that game.
Yeah, weird.
Nice. Because they have small penises. Yeah, I don't know. Because the other games I really liked on GameCube were like a lot of sports games. I feel like Street and NBA Live, and
NHL.
there's a hockey game in there too, Chris. There's a hockey game with shit. They had a Lightning
NHL
player
Hits.
on it. What was his name?
NHL Hits.
Yeah, was that on GameCube?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was playing it like 3
I
days
had it
ago.
on Xbox.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
had it
I
on
guess-
Xbox.
I guess I'll expand it out to all games now. If you were to pick just 5 quintessential games to give to your
Okay.
theoretical child.
Okay, this is way better because I would never start any child off on the GameCube because the GameCube had some of the hardest games in any Nintendo library, minus the NES. But
Did it really? No, like genuinely, did it actually?
Yeah, Mario Sunshine is
A
really
lot of
difficult. Mario Kart Double Dash is one of the more complicated Mario Kart games.
That's true. I'll give you that. Double Dash
And-
was not that fun for me.
And F-Zero, I don't know if you guys ever tried to play that one
Yeah,
on the GameCube.
that one was
Holy
tough too.
shit. Yeah,
That
that's
That was tough
rough.
too.
So no, I would not start them off on GameCube, unless they're getting like Shrek, which who wouldn't want to play Shrek? But
Yeah,
I would
I had
start
that
them
on
off
the
with
original Xbox. It was my first Xbox game, Shrek.
Oh,
that was
it
that was
really?
your first Xbox game. I'm so sorry.
That's
My
funny.
mom picked it. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I
All
want to say my first
It's hard.
Xbox game was Forza. I honest to God, I think it was
Oh,
Forza.
that's where it all started, huh? It was all downhill. That's where
it really was.
I'm so sorry.
I am too.
But like the easiest choice is Super Mario Brothers. Like that's
Yeah.
the game every kid needs to play. Like out
Not the
of
game of the
womb.
year?
Wait, I'm getting there. I'm getting
Okay.
there.
All right.
So Super Mario Brothers, that's easy. Basically platforming games because you want to get the hand-eye coordination in there. So maybe like Rayman, that'd be a good one to choose from. Ratchet and Clank, that'd be a good way to start too. Jack and Daxter, I think that's a good one.
I loved Jack and Daxter when I was little.
Yeah, I think that would be a good way to start them off. You want to get them off on the platformers, maybe a little bit of shooting. Yeah, like that's that kind of thing. That's the best way to get kids into games. And Lego Star Wars. Like any of the Lego games are a safe bet.
Yeah, I can't think at all ever. But definitely the Marios, and I'm just trying to think of simple stuff, or even like a simple shooter or something.
Yeah,
I mean, probably
I
not
would pick
kids
the
with guns,
staples of my childhood, honestly, to get my kid. I'd be like, all right, here's Star Wars Clone Wars on the GameCube because I played that a ton when I was a kid.
You don't want your kid to be a nerd though, so
Yeah, you're really screwing them early here, Mike.
I would give him like a Madden game and an NBA game. I would give them an ESPN NFL game. I would give them.
But Daddy,
Harvest
these
Moon.
graphics,
I
Daddy, these
loved Harvest
graphics
Moon
are
when I was
dog
little.
shit.
I loved
when he
Harvest
beat
Moon
him.
when I was little. I would give him a
Never
Harvest
played it.
Moon game.
Man, I hated those fucking games. I could never
I
get into them.
loved the Harvest Moon games when I was little. I don't even know
No.
why. I thought
It's-
it was so much fun to me.
It's
To
grinding
just, like,
the
have a little
game.
farm.
If you really love grinding, that's the best game you could ever ask for.
I just
RuneScape?
love the concept of like taking a little farm and making it grow.
Like your penis?
Hey.
Exactly like that. How'd you know?
Yeah. What about a
you-
Sonic game?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Sonic Adventures 2.
Yeah, sorry. No, not Sonic Adventures. Sonic
With
Hedgehog
the
1.
with the Chows. I don't know
The
what
Chows?
fuck-
Yeah.
With the
Game
chaos.
That
called
was
them
in
Chaos.
Adventures 1 and
He's
2,
a
right?
fucking idiot. I don't.
Yeah.
I had one of them for GameCube. Yeah.
They were in both, but you don't want to start off a Sonic Adventure, especially the first one, because they'll never get past Big the Cat's level, and then they'll
No.
fucking give up.
No, they won't.
They will never do it. It's
Was
impossible.
that the
It can't be
casino
done.
area?
No, that was the fishing level.
Okay. What
That
was
was-
the casino
that-
area?
That was in all of them. All the Sonics have a casino area.
No, I know. I just meant like I remember there's one. It was either Adventures 1 or 2, but you
One.
unlock a part of the city
It was one.
where it was one. Okay,
It was
and
one.
like you go into like what looks like a mini Vegas, and you have to play different casino games.
Yep, that was right outside Station Square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what about Mario Party?
Oh no, you gotta wait till
no.
they have friends, and then you can
Too many
ruin those
things
friendships.
Yeah. Well, good.
If you want to be at your daughter's throat, then that's the best way to start. And I know you're.
depends what
I know
you
you're
mean by
into
All right.
that.
A lot of words happening.
Word
But I
salad.
think in general it would. I think it would mainly be probably Nintendo games because that's why they're great because they make it really easy to pick up. Like everything on the Wii. I mean, like Wii Sports, they could do that.
Oh
they
yeah,
could
Wii
do-
Sports is
No,
great.
I wouldn't. No, I don't
It
want them
depends
breaking the
how old.
TV.
If it's like if
Chris,
they're-
have you been
get
playing Switch
these
Sports?
Fucking wrist straps.
I'm meaning to. No, I want to pick that up. But
Okay,
yeah,
that's fine.
basically, almost any Wii shovelware shit is a good way to get your kids into games. Cause
Yeah.
kids will like
Like
anything.
an
Let's be honest.
Like the first generation iPod Touch games, Monkey Ball, Runner, Sucker, or
Monkey
whatever.
Ball. fun.
Super Monkey Ball.
Super Monkey Ball is
Super
fun.
Monkey balls in my face. Yeah, that. and, like
My
fucking Crash Bandicoot racing.
I'm never gonna have kids. Let's just get that out of the way right now. But if God forbid I ever did, my biggest
Voluntarily.
nightmare would be they don't like video games. Because I don't know if I can really associate with them anymore at that point, if that's the case. So I have to pick it correctly. I've thought about this. And I got my niece and nephews to start liking video games. I got Evie to start playing Super Mario Brothers 1 and Mario 3.
Hell
And
yeah.
now she likes
All right.
video games. And I got the boys to start off with, I think it was Star Fox. I got them to play Star Fox. And they liked it.
No,
Even though they
Star Fox.
sucked at it, they liked it a lot. And now they're hooked and they can't stop playing Fortnite, which I'm sure is totally related.
Well, Blefkowitz chimes in here, and he's saying, "What about the WWE games? They were amazing. I agree with him.
They were great.
What was I had one on. I had SmackDown on the original PlayStation, and then it was I want to say No Mercy on.
No
the
Mercy.
N-
Yeah, that game was
That
awesome.
was you could customize your moves. You could create your own guy.
No,
There were moves
yeah,
that would tell you if it would knock them out, if it would make them bleed, all that stuff. They had you could pick your intro music.
They had
That- you
storylines
could get
based off the
weapons.
character that you chose. Like, let's say you were in a Royal Rumble match. The storyline would be determined based off of what elimination you were in the Royal Rumble. So if you were like 10th out of the Royal Rumble, a different story would happen than if you won. Like, it was awesome.
That's pretty.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, that game was super fucking in depth for its time.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, they were the right amount of complicated. Like now, there's too many buttons. I mean, it was ease, punch, or grab, or what. There's grab, punch, and then you had like simple moves, like 5 front moves, or 4 front moves, 4 back moves, but it was the same button. That's like why the first UFC game failed because it was 987 combinations, and that was
Way
too
too
much.
fucking difficult.
Like it was
Oh, I-
advanced enough to be cool, but
I think Apex Legends Senior Citizen has a good suggestion for what they should start off on.
What is
Titanfall 3?
happening?
Yeah, Titanfall 3 is a great way to get your kids into gaming because
Or-
it's totally not complicated.
Or Apex.
I mean, let's be honest here. Kids now, the dexterity is off the charts. Like any kid can basically hop on Apex and kick my ass. So
They get
It's
an
kinda
iPad
tough,
at
How
like,
the senior
81.
citizen feels.
yeah, like or they can just get an iPad and still kick my ass despite the fact that they're not using a controller, and it's very frustrating. God, I hate kids. But I feel like any kid, like especially in this day and age, I feel like any game would be fine. But if you're talking like a 2 to 3 year old and you want to get them like brainwashed essentially, everything we just talked about is a good way to get them in because that's what I got hooked in with.
I would
I-
get a basic emulator on there to play NES games or
Yep.
something.
But
Yeah,
legally,
put
of
that on
course,
the
right,
iPad.
Mike?
Yeah,
Legally?
legally.
Legally, of course, Mike.
I've never done anything illegal in my life. Uh,
So anyway, that was a good discussion.
Well, we have a question from Bluffkowitz again. If you want to answer that before we completely
We
move
do.
on.
So he says,
Let's go, Canes. Let's go, Canes.
What about the Elder Scrolls? Canes.
Never
No,
played it.
Not for a little kid.
Too
Way
complicated.
too fucking complicated.
Too complicated.
Way too complicated.
It'll be fun for them to just walk around the map.
Yeah.
But then they're gonna get killed out of nowhere and be like, "Daddy, I hate video games now."
Yeah, it would not be fun for that.
I
It
was
would
gonna
not
say,
be
Chris,
fun.
what if you had them play that fucking backpacking game that really good creator made that was
Strand?
terrible, where you
Strand?
just carry a
Death
fucking
Stranding?
backpack up a hill for 9 years or whatever and
If
fall
you
for
want-
no reason.
If you want your kid to never touch a video game controller ever again, that's the game to get them.
I feel like that would be the equivalent of you catch your kids smoking, so you make them smoke a whole pack of cigarettes in front of you. It's like they play video games they're not supposed to. Say, we are going to sit here for the next 18 hours straight. You cannot eat, sleep, or drink, and you will 100% this game right now.
Wow, not just
You
finish
never-
it, 100% it. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's child
and all
abuse, man.
trophies. Yeah, all trophies
That's fucking
too.
child abuse right there.
Holy shit.
I bet you one of the trophies is, wow, didn't kill yourself this far. Gold star.
Good job. Yeah, so essentially Kidder, we have saved this fourth segment as literally bullshit. So, whatever the fuck we want to talk about.
Well, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, before I forget though, I do want to put this on the poll. So there will be about a month after I leave my job at AT&T to go to law school. And in that month, I want to play through one of my favorite franchises, one of the three. So that'll either be the Elder Scrolls franchise, the Fallout franchise, or the Assassin's Creed franchise. So I'm going to put it on the poll. I'll have people decide on both Twitter and Instagram which franchise / series I should play through.
Well, good luck. I've never played. Let me see. I played an hour of one Assassin's Creed. Never played Elder Scrolls. And what the fuck was the third one?
Fallout.
Oh yeah, I got that one that we did the unboxing video for, and I got the dog, and I'm like, oh, this is amazing. And then they're like, all right, we're not gonna tell you what to do. Here's like a place where you can build stuff by. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm just never gonna play this again. So that's what happened. So
You're so happy to get a dog, and then they're like, well, you figured it out.
I got the dog, and he was helping me and attacking people. I'm like, oh my god, it's the best game ever. And then they're like, and it's gone. And I was like, okay, I don't. Are you gonna tell me? Like, I think that's something with the kids stuff too. Is it needs to be. Tell me what to do. I've had trouble playing Odyssey because there's two. I get it's cool because it's open world, but also fucking narrow it down for me. Like, just make it.
I legitimately think you're the only person on the planet that had a problem with that game in terms of where to go.
So you like more lineality? Is that the word I'm looking for?
Linear,
linear.
games. Yeah.
Linear games.
Well, that's what
Linear,
that's what like.
is there a way to pluralize that? Like linearity? I don't know.
I
But
don't
you
think
like
you need
more
to pluralize it.
linear
Well,
games.
Uncharted is a good way of doing, like, you can move around, but it's still like that. And even Galaxy and stuff I love, but that just seemed simpler. I don't know. I haven't played Odyssey. I haven't sat down and like really gotten into it. So it's like opening like the first page of a book again and again. It's like, fuck, I forgot what's going on. Oh, fuck this book.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Yeah. That's pretty
Who's
much
this
it.
character? Why are they here? What are they talking about?
Who is Mario? What's his backstory?
Why the fuck is this
people?
plumber a fish? Yeah. Mike, for you, if I was you, I'd probably want whatever's going to take me the least amount of time. But I know that's part of what you're trying to do.
That would honestly probably be the Fallout series. If I'm comparing,
are you going to skip that one that people hate? Was that?
No,
76?
he's playing it right now.
Is that 76? I don't know.
Yeah, he's playing it right now.
Oh, I wouldn't count that. Well, maybe I could, but there's no like actual. Well, there's kind of a main story. Yeah, I could.
Let me be perfectly clear here. Mike is the biggest Fallout simp on the planet, and I don't think I've ever heard him say a negative thing about Fallout 76.
Chris, I pray to God Howard every night for blessing me for the amazing, just bountiful gift that is Fallout 76.
Well, how do you feel about God Howard delaying Starfield?
He has to do it so his chosen child can come to us in perfect form.
Can I come in as child?
Yes.
He's cool with it.
That's good.
Don't worry about that.
God Howard has never released a bad product. He's never released a product that's ever had any glitches, never had any bugs, because he is God.
Wait, that's a double negative. You said he never released a product that never had any bugs.
I stand by what I said.
Okay, as long as we're clear.
Chris, who is this guy? And also, is Mike coming out of the closet or something? I don't know what's happening.
Mike's been out of the closet for a while now. We have a question, again, from Blefkowitz, 18. We should bring that up on screen if we can. What about FIFA? How good or bad is it going to be?
Oh, didn't that go under? Or didn't they ended the contract, right?
The contract's up.
Fuck EA Sports.
What the president of FIFA actually said was, y'all are making shit games, and you're not going to pay us enough to use our title. So we're gonna say no to you, EA.
That is amazing.
So they're licensing the soccer license with somebody. Is it open now, or are they going to?
It's just open. Yeah. It's open. Anyone can do anything.
Like the way that football should be.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't you wish the NFL had the same cojones? Don't you wish the NFL said, hey, you know what, we're gonna open it up to other competitors now because you guys are shitting the bed so bad? Like, fuck, man. Fuck.
Well, I think I'm excited for that then. But can EA still make a game? They just don't have the exclusive rights.
Yeah, it's just going to be called EA Football, I think, or EA Football, or EA Soccer.
But they can't use the FIFA name.
No.
So EA is going to market EA Sports with the EA license. Like, that's a horrible idea.
It'll be like EA Sports.
The EA brand is already so tainted. Who's going to want to buy that?
No one.
Yes.
Wasn't there that other PES or whatever?
Yeah, I was gonna say in their defense, somehow, some way, Konami's made a worse soccer game.
Really? I thought PES was okay.
No, dude. You should see the videos on the current PES. It's hilarious.
They got that bad, huh?
Oh, it's hilarious.
I remember like five years ago, there were people saying it was better.
Yes, it used to be great.
That was back when Konami made video games. Now, not so much.
Yeah, PES used to be legitimately great. Now it is hilarious.
I think these games are they're trying to do too much random extra bullshit instead of focusing on the gameplay. Why the fuck do you think Nintendo can sell their 8-year-old games for full price still 8 years later? Because they focus on the goddamn gameplay and they know you're not going to get that experience somewhere else. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, fucking Bowser took Peach. That's crazy. I mean, I don't care about. I don't need to customize Mario's fucking condoms or whatever. Like, just give me the gameplay. And these sports games too. Yeah.
I think Nintendo also kind of has a monopoly on their own product because now PlayStation games are also on PC. Xbox games are also on PC and sometimes PlayStation. Like,
well, the thing is, like, the thing with Nintendo is you're going to get a quality game because they
As long-
care. Sony and Microsoft have put themselves in a position where people are not going to trust them. Like, even
No.
if they put out a first-party game, like, especially Microsoft, if they put
Well-
out a first-party game, people are not going to immediately jump into it and be like, oh, I know that this is going to be really good. They won't do it.
Chris, to your point, Nintendo has such high quality. I mean, their online is great since day one.
Oh, their online's fantastic. They know exactly how to do online.
They don't give a shit.
I in no way lose connectivity every time I'm trying to play Smash Brothers in an online match. That's never happened. Not once, Mike. Not
That
once.
happened to me too. Yeah, on the Wii, and I tried to play Super Mario Strikers too online, and I got
that game was
I
fun.
got Toyota out in South Korea or whatever kicking the shit out of me, and it like glitching, and yeah, I don't even think about like NES or NES. Nintendo is still sticking to like, no, you will play this by yourself or with friends. Like they're sticking to that old model. And I think they'll eventually have to move on from that and get better online because like there were shooters and stuff on the Wii they tried to make online, and I tried playing it and it just wasn't. It was just it just wasn't as good.
It's
so
not
that's
fun.
Yeah.
But
So,
here's
like,
the thing,
they-
though.
Yeah.
I would prefer Nintendo just stick to single player experiences. I'm fine with that.
Except for
If it
Mario
means-
Party.
Except for Mario Party. I wish they'd
And
do
Smash.
that.
or local LAN.
No,
matches,
even Smash.
whatever.
Like I don't. Smash is like a great game to play with friends on the couch.
Mario Kart,
Also, the online for Mario Kart's actually surprisingly good.
Mario
Switch.
Tennis.
No, like all those games, like I prefer those single player games. I want them to be single player games.
Mario on stage.
Let me be clear.
Mario casting couch.
Mario.
Mario Weinstein edition.
Mario, I'm a priest. Hey, little kid, let's go to the back.
Mario's
Mario
adventure. Mario's adventures in Hollywood.
Let's just smoke the crack. Yeah.
Yahoo!
Oh, another homeless person. Kidding. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what we need. I mean, instead of the game glitching, I need to figure out my rap career. Whoa, this is what was the guy in 2022? What was his generic name? Like fucking
John
Tipu
Smith.
or something? It's something stupid. It's always like Bo or something really like,
Oh, it's MP.
yeah. Which-
MP is the guy in 22. Your character's name is
Yeah.
MP.
Yeah,
For
he's
my
a
player.
social media star. It's like, I don't give a fuck. Let me fucking raise him up. Like, oh, he's going to start a rep career. Oh, get new tattoos for your guy. How about
Why
it
not,
doesn't fucking glitch?
Yeah.
I do that. I actually, last night, I was trying to play Switch. Yeah, Switch. God, these Nintendo systems. That makes me feel like I'm 195. Don't turn off the Game Boy. And I was trying to find something I could just play. 2K22 was like $10 on the Switch,
Hell yeah.
so I got it.
Hell yeah.
It's
I'm
still
gonna
too much
see how
money.
terrible that is. Well, I just need something for when fucking the woman, who's right over there,
Hi, woman.
wants to lay in bed, and I'm trapped, and all I can play is Switch. I just need something to kill time besides doing arcade fucking hunting games I have.
No, just
shoot
do what
deer.
everyone else did in the pandemic. Just play Animal Crossing.
I've never played those. I heard they were.
It was fun to play at the time, but I wouldn't go back and play it again.
I was the one person who did not get into it. I think I played like 5 hours max. I'm like, I stopped.
I think you are. I think even me, who really doesn't like Animal Crossing all that much, still played like over 100 hours of it.
Yeah,
What
I
do
think
you-
it's
what do
like
you do?
6-7 hours. I did not
Oh,
play a lot.
It's
Do
a
you crossbreed
collectathon.
animals?
It's yeah, and you cross them. You cross them together.
As long as I
Um,
can see the animals fucking, I'll get it right now. I don't
Have you
care.
ever have you ever seen The
Fuck
Fly?
my
It's like
mortgage.
have you ever seen The Fly? It's like that.
The
It's all
fly?
that. The Fly with Jeff Goldblum.
No.
Well,
Is
he
there a dinosaur in
accidentally
it?
merges himself with a fly. It's like that, but with every animal ever.
Nice. What do you actually do though?
It's a collectathon on a grand scale. So basically, you're just collecting shit and buying property on the island and getting your house in order.
And
That's
you
the
can
game.
kind of customize the island too as time goes on.
You
You're
just
basically
run
paying-
errands and catch fish and shit to
Yeah.
move up in the world.
You're paying. It's paying off your mortgage. The game. So basically, how you're living your life right now, Mike.
Oh, good. So it's gonna end with me killing myself. Great.
Yeah.
Well, that's a fun game.
I mean,
then.
that's how every game ends, right?
Yeah. Well, most of them. Yeah, I mean those games. I don't know. I'm so weary about getting into. Like, I like those games where I can just not think. I mean, I got this game. Danny gave me so much shit on for it. It was on PS4. It's called Dawn of Man, and you build your own civilization, like from like the fucking Stone Age, and then you like move up in technology and you build like a village and shit, and you make sure they have fire and water and houses and crap like that. But
Kind of sounds like Civilization.
It does.
yeah, it's like a lesser version of that. There's not as much fighting. You'll have like 8 random guys with sticks come and try to break your fence, and then you just murder them, and then you're fine for like 2 hours. So
Nice. That's not too bad.
that's what it is. But yeah, Animal Crossing I've always thought about maybe getting into, but these like past 5 years I just can't bring myself to buy a game full price, and Nintendo games are always at full price. I just can't. I'd rather get 8 kind of shitty games total for $60 total that I'll play for like a little bit, and maybe one I'll like kind of like enough to play it for like hours. Then, because I don't feel like I've wasted my money then, because that's the worst feelings when you pay full price for a game and then
And you never play it.
Hmm.
Yep. Because
I
I
hate
still,
that.
I mean, I still have games that I bought and just have never played on all my PS3, PS4, fucking the Switch even. I bought the piano, the game on Switch where I can learn how to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Dude, that's
But
hilarious.
it was $1, so I don't care.
Yeah, if it's $1, that's fine.
Man, the Switch is really good at just throwing shovelware out there.
It is. It's kind of weird.
They learned that from once the Wii came out, and they're like, yeah, we don't care. Have the worst games ever made. We don't care because we still know our games are going to sell, and we'll just take whatever little profit you have.
Apparently, there's like a hentai game that is actually on the Nintendo Switch store.
No, yeah, there is.
That's
I know there
hilarious.
Did one of you guys show me that or text me that? I don't know.
Maybe.
I feel like I've heard about that, unless it was like Frank, my friend Frank, who showed
That
me.
might be
Nintendo,
Frank.
listen,
That sounds like
man,
something Frank would send you. Actually.
Fuck.
Nintendo don't give a fuck, man. They'll put anything up on there.
They just market it under Squid Game. Wait, wasn't it like a game? Did you? It was like strip. Maybe it wasn't a hentai game. There's like a game where there's like Asian girls that strip or something, but it's like a puzzle game.
Squid Game.
It's like a puzzle game, but they have like naked girls in the background.
Yes, yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Well, we need to find out what it is right now. The people need to know. There's got to be a nerd out there who wants to see this. Well, I'm gonna look that up. You guys talk about what you want here.
All right. Okay. While you're looking that up, I gotta say this right now before we change topics drastically. I just saw the new trailer for the Netflix Resident Evil show.
Oh no!
Have you guys watched this?
Yeah, you told me about it.
It looks really good. If you like Resident Evil, but you just want to change the character's plot, setting, theme, and tone, it's fantastic.
Sounds like Netflix.
Yeah, it's so
like
good.
Netflix.
It's so good because they're not doing almost any characters from the games. Albert Wesker looks nothing fucking like Albert Wesker, and oh my god, yeah,
Read it.
How
What
much?
does it say?
What's it say?
Nintendo's eShop front page currently features a hentai game. Quote: "You could play with one hand." Wonder why you only need one hand. It's called Hentai Uni. Anyway, go on with the chlorophyll about the fuckers that use a Resident Evil name and nothing else.
Netflix. You know those memes like the Netflix adaptations be like, and the characters look absolutely nothing. That's this. The meme has come to life. It's okay. Was your favorite characters in the Resident Evil games Wesker's daughters?
I don't know who that is.
Well, it shouldn't be because they don't fucking exist. Wesker never had any daughters in any of the games. And another thing, I don't know why they insist on making Resident Evil take place in the post-apocalypse for movies and TV shows. There was never a single fucking game that happened in the post-apocalypse. Why is it so difficult to just adapt the first game? It's not even expensive. It takes place in a mansion, and they're walking around trying to fight zombies. How expensive could that possibly be? Why do they keep fucking this up so badly? All right, I'm done.
That'd be too boring. And there's no minorities, and there's no representation of any sexualities.
Well, luckily, there's plenty of representation in this new Resident Evil. Because let's remember here, guys. It doesn't matter the quality of the story. It's just the diversity of the cast. That's all that makes the show good.
Okay,
So,
you know
okay.
what?
Weird
You're a
Netflix
straight white
thinking.
male, and you've been canceled.
I'm so. You know
All right.
what? That's fine. I don't want to live on this